Guardian Farm. It's cheap, really easy to build, and is gonna get you a lot of XP. Okay, and here's everything that you're gonna be needing for this Guardian Farm. Guardian. By the way, this is an empty locator map, in case you didn't know what it is. But yeah, let's stop talking and let's get to building. This tutorial is gonna be divided into two main parts. But before that, there are some stuff that we need to do. Locate an ocean monument, go inside, and slay the Elder Guardian. Yeah! Okay, and now for the first step of this farm, it's spawn proofing. It's long, it's hard. That's what she said. Start by taking your empty locator map and open it. So as you can see, I have my little character and he's moving. Oh, he's moving. But anyways, you're gonna make him look up and to the left. Just like this. Now you're looking at the northwest corner of the monument. So this one right here. You're gonna go to the edge, count 3 blocks in diagonally. So 1, 2, 3. And on the third block, I want you to break it and break a couple blocks below it until you reach stone, like a couple blocks down. Take your solid blocks and go all the way up. Once you made it up here, you're gonna place one more block on top and one slab on top of that block. Now I want you to take your map again, and as you can see, there's like that little dot. It's the slab that we just placed. But anyways, you're gonna make your character face up. So now you're looking at the north side of the monument. Go to the top of your pillar, count 3 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3. And I want you to go 11 blocks away. So 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. At the end, you're gonna add 2 more blocks and 1 slab on top. Now again, count 3 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3. And I want you to go 16 blocks this time. 16! My favorite number.
What do you mean by that?
And again, 2 blocks up and a slab on top. And just guess what we're gonna be doing next. Count 3 more blocks down and go 16 blocks away. 2 blocks up and a slab. You're gonna do it one more time, but this time only 10 blocks. 2 blocks up and a slab. And if you want to make sure you count it correctly, you can go below this last pillar that we placed. Go all the way down and you should be again on the third block diagonally, like from the edge of the monument. Okay, now go to the original pillar and see this like thing that we did here, like 11, 16, 16, and then 10. I want you to do it on this side as well. 11, 2 blocks, 16, 2 blocks, 16, 2 blocks. Okay, and I just finished making another line. And again, you can make sure you build it correctly. You go below this last pillar and go down. And as you can see, I'm on the third block diagonally from the edge. And now again, go back to the first pillar. And I want you to look at the northern side, so the first line that we place. And I want you to do the same thing. You make one of these lines for each one of these blocks with slabs. Okay, and as you can see, this is what it should look like. It looks like I don't know what it looks like. Go back to the first pillar and remember how we dug like a couple blocks into the monument and then into stone and then we built all the way up with blocks. Well, you're gonna do the same step, but for every single one of these like little pillars. Yeah, go below them, go all the way down, dig a couple blocks into the monument and then till you reach like a couple blocks down and build all the way up with blocks. Good luck.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
And as you can see behind me, every single one of these pillars is done. I couldn't even use structure freaking blocks. Now we're gonna move on to the second part, which is the actual farm, and now it's gonna get fun. And you know, dude, there are dolphins like swimming next to the monument.
I just wanna be part of your...
I want you to face the monument from this angle right here. So this is the northern side of the monument. Look at this middle line right here and look at these 2 blocks. And between these 2, we're gonna be building our farm. Look at this line between them, take your solid blocks and I want you to extend it. So add 1 layer on this side right here. Go to the other side and do the same thing. But you're also going to go below and add 1 more layer, you know, as I'm doing here. Now go back on top and now you can break this middle line of blocks right here. Now go to this pillar that's like on the edge of the monument and place 1 block right here, 1 block on top and 2 blocks on this side just like I'm doing here. Now go to the other one, go behind it and place 3 blocks like this. Dude, it looks like 2 people and they're like, what are they doing? But anyways, on these 2 lines of blocks, you're going to add 1 more layer on top. So like this and like this. So this is what it should end up with. And now you need to get rid of this water that's inside of this like little thing. You can use sponges, but the best way is just to fill it up with blocks and then break them. Marvelous. Now go inside, go to one of the sides and break these 2 blocks right here and do the same thing on the other. Place 1 water bucket on every side, but like on the lower block. Now start where you place your water bucket and count 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the 5th one, you're gonna break it, replace it with a magma block and place 1 button on top. And you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just like this, so now the water should just stop in the middle. Now for this next part, I'm gonna be using glass, but obviously you don't have to use glass. You can use normal blocks if you want. You're gonna start by adding blocks here on top, but stop at the magma block. Do it on the other side. And now add 4 more glass blocks or any block that you want on these 4 blocks. And now see like this 2-block tunnel, I want you to build it up 20 blocks. So each one of these blocks right here, 20 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 19, 20. I can count. For this next step, I recommend switching your game to peaceful mode because, you know, some guardians may spawn and it's gonna be kind of annoying. Just like this, now I want you to go all the way to the top right here and count one block down. So this one right here. On either side, so this one or this one, it doesn't really matter. I want you to place blocks here on the corners. And now add 5 more lines of blocks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go back to the tunnel, count 1 block, and then I want you to break these 4 blocks right here. Go below the platform and place 3 temporary blocks just like this. On these 2 blocks, you're going to be placing 2 chests, so it should be a double chest. And now you can break the temporary blocks. And now take your hoppers, place 2 going into the chest and 2 going into these 2 hoppers. And now for the first time on this channel, I'm going to be building a Trident killer. So yeah, start with 4 pistons facing at each other just like I'm doing here. Stand next to one of them and place 1 observer facing into it. Observer! Observer! Yeah! Now go outside and take your redstone torches and place 1 on each piston just like I'm doing here. And if you did everything correctly, it should be moving just like this. Now place a lever on one of the pistons and click it, so now you can turn it on and off whenever you want, which is pretty cool. This next step is kind of tricky, so pay attention. Start by placing glass blocks just like I'm doing here, so on top of the Trident killer, and extend these 2 lines right here to the tunnel, and add 2 more blocks right here. Now place 1 temporary block right here, 1 on top, and you can break the first one, and kind of make a roof on top of this little thing. But keep these 2 blocks open for now. Now, things are gonna get wet. I'm gonna explain what you need to do. You need to place 1 water bucket on every single block of this, like, tunnel. Yeah, every single block needs to be a full block of water. There are 2 methods. You can either place water buckets on every block, which is going to take a little bit of time, but I'm going to show you a quick and easy method. You're going to start by going all the way to the top, and next to these 2 glass blocks right here, you're going to place in 2 water buckets. Now go all the way down. You're going to take some kelp and place from the bottom all the way to the top. And I don't know what happens, but kelp apparently turns the block into full blocks of water. And do the same thing for the other block. Now go all the way down and break these kelp that we just placed. Once you did that, you're going to break these 2 bottom blocks right here and replace them with soul sand. If you did everything correctly, you're going to have some bubbles, and this is a water elevator. As you can see, if I go in, it's going to push me to the top. Now on top of all of this water, you're going to be placing 2 on these 2 blocks right here, and now you can finally close this glass roof. Now throw some tridents into the trident killer. You can go for 1, but the more the better. Okay, this is a mods up from the future. I may have done a little mistake, but we're going to be fixing it really quickly. I want you to go down here and see like these blocks that we placed, like of glass or whatever block you used. I want you to first of all break them, and you need to place them again but lower. So this is what the water is supposed to look like. And of course, do it on the other side. And yeah, that's it. Now we can get back to the video. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your farm is complete. So now let's just turn my game mode into hard mode, and you're just gonna be AFKing in this block right here, like on top of the Trident killer, so you can get the XP. As you can see, some guardians are spawning. They get pushed, and one of them just went all the way up and is dying to the Trident killer. As you can see, now we're getting a bunch of guardians up here. When you stay in this platform, you're automatically gonna get the XP, and all of their loot will go into this chest right here. So you're gonna be getting some prismarine shards, some raw cod, which is really good for food, and prismarine crystals. And as you can see, this farm is insanely fast. And talking about fast, you're going to be getting 30 levels of XP in just 5 minutes. It's just insane. And just look behind me. I don't even need to say it. I just have to show it. Bye-bye.